Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the last session of 2023 for Epic Tales Enchanted Tomes. I am your DM, Douglas W.T. Smith. I can't believe we're at the end of 2023 and at the end of the Stormwreck campaign arc. It has been such a journey, and I've learned so much from the players' interactions and what to expect as a beginner dungeon master and what not to expect, and try to plan, adapt, and improvise all during game time. So it's been such a journey so far, and we are still so early in Epic Tales and Enchanted Tomes, and I feel like there is so much more to come as a result of this first arc, and we are all just moving together in this synchronized, mismanaged way, and it's something so exciting to be a part of, and it's so exciting for the viewers and the listeners to be a part of this, because this is the 10th session. We did start this in September, and there were a few bumps and inconsistencies with the weekly sessions not being able to happen, but we finally got there to the end of the first arc. And go back and listen to session 9, so all of this makes sense, and there are so many breadcrumbs and some red herrings as well that are thrown out that you might not pick up in the first hearing. So make sure you keep those ears perked up and listening to the session 10, the last session of 2023. And like I mentioned last clip, this is an extended version because it was our last session for 2023, that we won't have another one until the 8th. Better get that right, actually. The 7th of January. So like I mentioned in session 9, this is an extended session because we won't have another session until the 7th of January. So please make sure you go subscribe, follow, because next year I'm sure there's going to be some enthralling episodes for each week as the players all undertake the new arc of the story, which they don't know yet, and I already have started planning, so which I'm really excited about, because the players are still unsure of where they're going to be heading after this. So make sure you subscribe, follow, and share to your friends or family that might be interested in Epic Tales and Enchanted Tomes, so they can be part of this community. In saying that, enjoy the last session of 2023. I'll see you next year. We're all here, and it is the extended session. Are we all ready? Have we all prepared ourselves for a long session tonight? Because
Yep.
Because it is the last session for 2023. Even though we only started September, I think it was. Feels like we've been doing it. Feels like we've been doing it the whole year. So last one for the year. Let's go at the bang.
Perfect.
And speaking of bangs, should we do a recap? Does anyone need a recap of what happened last week, or is it yes, Vayne?
Me please, sir.
Vayne's had a big week this week, and
I feel like 7 days is too long for me. Like I just can't remember anything. I was trying to recap to Leon in the car, like what's actually happened in this campaign, and like, yeah, it was not a succinct, coherent story.
Well, it's so interesting hearing from my point of view. It's so clear what happened to me, what happened this session, last session. Sorry, sorry, my words are all jumbled up. Too much coffee.
It's clear to me while it's happening. It's clear to me while it's happening, and then executive dysfunction.
Executive dysfunction. So does anyone want to fill in, Vayne? What happened last week?
Moompa, owlbear, best friend.
The owlbear.
Keywords. Yeah, so Moompa.
Fury about the blue paint. That's all I remember.
So
is that about it?
We started making the trek to the observatory and made the detour to go to the cemetery. At the cemetery, we found the owlbear, and the shark folk decided to talk to the owlbear, which made absolute sense that a shark should be able to talk to a bear, right? But we finished off the little side quest for the captain and his wife, and
that stops the zombies.
that stops the zombies. The shipwreck
Right.
just misted away, ceased to be seen ever again. Barraki gave a tooth to Moompa the owlbear, and Moompa the owlbear gave Barraki a talon.
Fucking finger claw.
So
Whole claw.
So now
Yeah,
we've got
like-
a whole claw. What we're gonna do with it, I don't know. Probably gonna make a real sick necklace
Or a dagger.
or a dagger. That's
Gonna
what I
put
was
it in
thinking.
your jaw. Replace your tooth with it.
It'd just be like,
Epic talent, Barraki talon jaw.
Mate, you'd stand out.
Oh yes, already stand out on land as it is.
No shit.
So now we're off to the observatory, fighting some. I blanked on the creatures' names, but bat-like mosquitoes. Sturges. Fought the
That look
Sturges.
like echidnas. Yeah.
They look like echidnas that are
which we-
also mosquitoes.
We could have dealt with back in the caves, but no.
Possibly, you know, we can't
These could be
prove
different ones.
that we were wrong.
No, I told you I was sticking to that story. We could have dealt with them ages ago.
it was on the other side of the island. But anyway.
And so we fought the Sturges, knocked them off, made a nice big blood pool out of them, and then Barraki just tried to have a friendly conversation with some winged kobolds about, an owlbear, and they decided that they just wanna mess with me, and that's where we're at.
And we've rolled
Either-
for initiative.
Yes, we initiative should already be up, I think.
Yeah, should do.
Because
There it
we're
is.
gonna fuck these guys up.
Who's at the top?
We are now, yeah.
Oh, Vayne. There we go. You're on the
It's
top.
me!
Oh, talking about owlbears, technically, I finished my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate playing as Will, so I felt quite triumphant. But anyway, let's continue.
Second playthrough. Damn.
I haven't even
Yeah.
had my first playthrough yet.
Man, my PC can't run that. My graphics card is it's out of its limits.
It's not ready for that.
Oh, it's just old. The hardware's just not up to it. You just watch its temperature just spike. You're like, we're not gonna run. Yeah, look. Thermal Take is a great brand of case and thermal cooling and all that, but old is old. Hardware needs to be retired eventually.
Yeah, so that
Eventually.
was a pretty good sum up. Pretty much, exactly it. I don't think anything was left out. It's apart from the artwork that was splattered on the rocks and on the ground.
Yep.
And as you tried to ask about the blue paint that was smeared on the winged kobolds' noses, Mek and Minn. You were speaking to Mek. He kind of panicked under pressure and went to charge at you. It's now rolled for initiative. Vayne, you have just seen Mek, the one that's. Do you want me to, or just before we get in, do you want me to remove the sturges that are on the map so then it just becomes a bit clearer, or?
May as well.
We can just move them off to the side,
So they're still there, but then
like so.
their bodies are just
Okay.
like rolling to the side. So Vayne, you see this winged kobold Mek panic under the question from Barraki, and starts to.
Is that the one that's closest to Barraki?
Yes, yeah, and Uzaan.
Alright, sick. I'm gonna have a crack at him with my dagger. Please.
Yes, just one of your daggers.
Just, for now. Okay, sick. I just wanted to make sure it was gonna hit before I told the story.
Yeah, it hits.
Great. And how hard do I? Let's just see what my. Okay, cool. So like as Vayne puts together what's happening, like she's listening to the conversation, and which one is charging? What's its name?
Meek.
As Meek like goes to like charge, Vayne's realized that they've like fucked with Moompa and she's so mad about it, and like hops over the top of Barraki and Uzaan and like drives her dagger into his chest.
And as you pierce the dagger through Meek's chest, you pretty much punch a hole through its chest and you rip it out. And
Delicious.
blood just sprays over you and Uzaan that's closest to you as well. And Meek falls to the knees and just head first into the ground, thumping to the ground, wings splaying on the ground, and his blood starts to smear out from underneath it, killing Meek.
Oh well, no worries, I guess. No need for a bonus action.
Yeah, kobolds don't have a lot.
And then I'll just turn.
weapons.
I'm gonna turn to Uzaan and be like, "Sorry about the blood." Maybe
Go
even like
hard.
wipe him down a little bit.
That was Metal Eyes just
Just destroying Meek, and you stay there. Do you stay over like next to Uzaan, Vayne?
What's the other kobold doing?
The other kobold has started to move towards Barraki.
Okay.
Like facing.
I'm just gonna
him,
like.
Not...
I'm just gonna look at him menacingly.
Okay. Cool. With that, are you done? Yep.
Yep.
Elena, you just seen Vayne just unleash his dagger through the chest of Meek. What do you decide to do? I've seen that.
Well, I'm just gonna go with the charge and run around to the other kobold.
Yep.
Where's the button go? And attack with my mace. Maybe.
As you charge up, you kind of come up to the side of Min, and as you swing your mace, he has seen you charging over and taking a step back and swinging past and missing him. Barraki. Oh, is that it? Sorry, did you want to use anything else? Sorry, Elena.
For my bonus action, can I do my spiritual weapon?
Yes, you can.
Will it hit? Yes.
Probably.
Oh yes. So what kind of what weapon did you want to be floating there? Because you cast like a spectral kind of magical. Was it a mace that you chose last time?
Yep.
Yep. So you want to do the same weapon. You want to conjure?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, because what it does is, it's now your bonus attack, and it's like this magical mace that's just kind of floating there, appear in that spot there, and cool. So you swiped your physical mace at Min. Min's taken a step back, and then with that you've casted this other mace, and as Min's taken a step back, this other mace just knocked him into the shoulder. Like you kind of hear a couple of bones breaking, underneath the thud of the mace, doing 5 hit points of damage. You see Min starts crouching over, taking deep breaths, and with the end of that's it now. Yes.
Yeah.
Barraki,
Yes.
you hear the thud and the crunching bones from behind. Because you were facing Vayne, stabbing into Meek's chest before you could get an answer.
I'm going to wander up to this kobold, whose name I don't remember.
M-I-N-N.
Min. And you know what? I want answers. I'm gonna grapple it, and I want to ask it about if anyone else has dealt with the owlbear.
Yep.
I want to know if there's any more to their little party, or if it's just them.
So I'm just seeing the. Okay, so you roll a strength check to see.
Yep.
Against. Yep. Okay. And then I've got to do a strength check as well.
You sure about that?
Don't bother.
You sure about that? There's no even point. There's no point. There's...
Come on, Kobold. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's see what he's got. Let's go. 17. So
17. Yeah, I'll do it.
Barraki, you leap onto Min, wrapping your hands. You've got your hands. I can't remember if you have explained this before, but do you have fingers?
I have fingers. It's like
Yes,
I don't know. That's
They're
kind of
fish
like
fingers.
I have fish fingers.
Yeah.
It's just like
I'm picturing like thick forearms, like and like a big chest, long nose.
What is-
It's not exactly half, like cut off at the waist. It's like the half is kind of blended through the limbs of the human folk and the shark folk, if that's right.
yeah. What does King Shark's fingers look like?
They were just sort of webbed and really thick, weren't they?
Yeah, they're just like
Okay, yeah, cool.
thick, but they just have pointed fingertips without nails that basically look like fins.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you.
We gotta shape Moompa's claw into like a ring for you. That'd be so sick.
Oh, that's punk. That's sick. So, Barraki, you leap onto Min, wrapping around your legs and your arms around him, straining him. He makes like squirming underneath you, but unfortunately unable to squeeze out or like weave his fingers or his claws out, and you're just holding him tight. So now he's been grappled, and you want to start asking questions. Is that right?
Yeah, I just want to impose like, go grapple him and just scream at him. Is there anyone else in your party? Are there any more kobolds that are worshipping these dragons? And anyone else who's dealt with my owlbear?
Just out of curiosity, because this is the first time dealing with a grapple, would you need to roll a persuasion check, but because you've got him restrained?
Look, you could roll intimidation.
Give him advantage.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
can roll
what I was thinking.
intimidation.
With advantage.
Yeah. Cool, we can do that.
Yep, let's do that. Intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation. Oh no, that's a charisma based one.
And yet last week you rocked it.
Yeah, that's not good.
So, I think proof's in the pudding of where, like, your specialty lies in your strength. You being able to grapple him with so much muscle and taking him down. But as you ask him, ask Min about the other, if anyone else has been involved, Min's kind of looked over at you. Have you grabbed him from the front or the back?
Well, the way he's over there.
And
Would have
was
been
kind of
facing me.
No, because he got hit by Eleanor. He kind of turned to look at her as well. So you would have been going from the side, so you could go.
Yeah. So I probably got him restrained from behind. So like, hooked his arms. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and you're holding him tight in this hold. And Min's over his shoulder says, "I'm not telling you anything. You can't get anything out of me. You're gonna have to go through Sparkrender if you want to find out."
Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna turn to Uzaan since so conveniently he's in the next order.
Yep.
Turn to Uzaan and go, you can make a bonfire, right? And I'll turn back to the kobold and say, I hear you guys have really good fire resistance.
And Min's like kind of cackles. Do your worst. We can definitely not feel any of the heat that you have to offer.
Cool. That's a funny story, buddy. And I'll let Uzaan do whatever he wants. He can start a bonfire and I'll throw him in. Or he can stab him. It's up to him. It's all your choice.
So, Uzaan, it is your turn now.
Yeah, no, we'll go with the fire idea, but I traded create bonfire for firebolt when we leveled up. So I'm just going to cast firebolt on that thing in the middle, and we'll set that on fire.
Done.
And then we'll just...
The wooden table?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just set that on fire, and then he can go with that.
Did you want to have a look at what was on the table before burning, or are you just going to stuff it was firebolt?
I guess I'll have a quick look and see if it looks like it's
you can
relative
shoot
to our
fireballs at me. I don't give
situation.
two shits. It's all half damage to me.
You sure?
Yeah, go for gold.
No, then I'll just hold him to me and I'll firebolt him straight up.
It's like, done. Do it.
Don't check the table, you fool.
We'll check that after. I'm gonna
16
blow.
to hit.
Barraki's holding him. I'm throwing it at him now.
Yeah, it's all just going at the one conglomerate body of shark and kobold.
Fine, go ahead.
So, because you're still grappling him, as Uzaan starts conjuring the fireball, you're just gonna kind of thrust him.
Just hold him out as a shield.
Yep, I'm literally just gonna hold him out and take it head on.
Okay, so
Like Simba from The Lion King.
Yep. Burn.
And as Uzaan, you start conjuring, drawing this energy in for this firebolt, and begin to shoot at Min. Min starts squirming. Yes, that's squirming. No, please, I'll do anything. Please, no. Like, and Barraki, you're still holding him like Simba. Let's go with that. Like Simba.
Yep.
From the Lion King. Uzaan, you shoot this firebolt. In your hands, the Min is squirming around, wings flapping around, but as the firebolt starts to consume Min, like almost like twirling around it. You see the wings start fading into ashes as they shift up into the air, and under it, Meek is screaming, going, and Barraki, you're just holding the kobold, and finally turns to ashes. And Uzaan, you ran your hands in and finished the spell with now 2 dead kobolds, one pile of ashes and the other face down with a pool of blood and a hole in its chest.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate for the 2 kobolds that tried to attack 5 very established fighters.
Yeah, they weren't going to win that one.
No, the odds were definitely against them.
He was brave. He was brave until the end.
Yes, he was a brave little kobold, and then he died.
And now you're in this small space again, and I'll just read the description again as well to refresh your memory of what is actually in front of all of you. So the broken stone lines for this plaza, there are fragments of elegant statues, once magnificent pillars and shining marble walls. At the center, a tall sculpture of rusted planets and gilded stars spin idly in a jerky mimicry of celestial motion. A gargled street, and yeah, that's the room that's in front of you, the table, and what's on it. So that's what the lines and the circles are. It's the moons and the planets.
Alright. Can we have a look and see if it's set in like a specific way? Or if it's moving to be in a certain alignment, like foretelling of what's to come?
Yes, can you do an Arcane check for me, please?
You?
Sorry to interrupt. Give me 5-10 minutes because food just arrived and I've got to serve it up for everyone.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing
Awesome.
important will happen.
Not on a 1.
Nailed it.
Oh, so, Uzaan, you don't really know what's going on with what's on the table. You're looking at it and you're seeing all these different globes and poles, and you just kind of assume that it's just been placed on there for some strange reason.
I don't know what this is, guys. Can someone look at it?
Vayne's gonna like come over and look at it, but not because she's trying to figure out what's going on. She just wants to see if there's something that she could make a ring for Barraki out of.
Yep. So let's do an Arcane check just to see if you know what is
Okay.
actually going on the table. What is on the table?
Okay.
Vayne,
Excellent.
You look at it and you look at Uzaan and you shake your head. You don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of globes. Actually, you notice one moon on there. And you know that's a moon. That's all you know.
Barraki would like to approach the table since everyone seems so fucking fascinated by it. And I would like to try and understand what's on the table. Would you like me to do an Arcana check?
Yes, please.
Oh, come on. Nat 20 right here.
Nah, we're
From the
still real low.
We kill stuff good. We kill stuff good, but not much else.
What about anything else?
Is there any paper on the table?
You heard Vayne say that's a moon, and Barraki, you look at the moon.
You don't know.
You frown. You frown at it, and you're like, sure, Vayne.
I'll come have a look at all the globes.
Come on.
Oh,
Yes. So,
Just for shits and gigs, you should get Doldos to do one anyway.
when he comes back, I'm gonna give him one just to see what he rolls. Because he's had a shocking one the last couple of sessions. So Eleanor, you kind of see everyone standing around this table, frowning, holding their chin, looking at it, really confused at what is in front of them. But you walk up and you recognize that the sculpture is the planets of Toril from the world of the Forgotten Realms. And there's the moon called the Seluna, the sun, and there's 7 other planets. And around the 7 planets, there is a very eccentric orbit. There's a comet orbiting around it, and the current position of that comet is going to be soon passing Toril, the planet from the Forgotten Realms. So with that, do you pass this on to the others?
Yeah. I'll pass it on to them so that it's not just a moon.
So you pass that on to all of them that are frowning, looking at it, trying to decipher the sculpture that's in front of them. And on the corners of the table, you also recognize that there are dragon effigies on there. And there are 5. And they're kind of being sculpted out of like these chunks of rubble, but you recognize the draconic shapes in them. And the 5 dragons are a Stalingarn, which is a bronze, Kaisavar, which is gold, Eldenemir, which is blue dragon, Sharuth, a red, and Turadare is a brass dragon. So you recognize these dragon effigies that are around the table there.
Oh no. 5 dragons?
Yeah. It doesn't sound good, does it? I thought we were fighting 2.
Whoa.
Each one is also splashed with blue paint.
Interesting. The blue paint seems to be a problem. Let's hope the blue paint is on every dragon.
Are we alone here now? Have we killed everything that's here?
In this room, there's only dead sturges and kobolds. But from where you are, Vayne, you can see a rickety bridge that's on an angle going up about 15 feet angle incline to your northwest. To your northeast, there's another rickety bridge that's going up at a steeper incline, and then there's also on the other side of the table to the southwest there is 2 more dragon sculptures on either side of it is like a doorway, but there's no door, and it drops off to the water, which is about 30 feet below.
Wait.
Eleanor, you had the most insight with the table. Any thoughts as to what should happen here?
I'm back.
Doldos, can you do an Arcana check for me, please?
Oh, okay. Then could I say high intelligence? But that was a shit ass roll.
Great.
Matches
Like
the
the rest of
fucking-
us.
Wow. We kill stuff, but we don't know why.
Why? Why death?
So, Doldos, to catch you up, everyone was trying to see what was on the table, and if you look at the game log, you can see that Uzaan rolled a 1, Vayne rolled a 4, Barraki rolled a 3, you rolled a 4, and Eleanor rolled a 12. So we just wanted to see what you were going to roll. And you don't notice much on the table. You just notice that there's a bunch of planets and a moon.
Okay, well, I hope there isn't anything important on this godforsaken table.
Yes, there actually was, which Eleanor did find out. It was
a comet?
Yeah, a comet that's going around the planets, and its current position is suggesting that it's going to be passing Toril, the world of the Forgotten Realms, of the planet from the Forgotten Realms. And there were also dragon effigies, like little sculptures of 5 different dragons on there: bronze, gold, blue, red, and brass dragon on there as well, with blue paint smeared on them.
Gotcha.
Well, let's go for a wander.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just out of curiosity.
Do we all go together?
I mean, who here has played D&D and had a separated party and have it end well?
Just double checking.
Just also out of curiosity, this bridge that I just put Barraki in front of.
There is no bridge there. It drops.
There's no bridge there?
No. So you.
Okay.
There's the 2 statues that are similar to the 2 statues across the bridge that you came on.
Alright.
Yeah, so there are 2 statues there, and you.
Hey,
Can we search those statues?
Uzaan, could you do us a solid and fly back across to the mainland and grab that key? Is there
That's what I was thinking.
Is there a little
I'll do that.
hole in those statues that moon key could go into?
Yeah, because you recognise they're exactly the same, you know that there is a hole. There's holes in the bottom of them. The same, exactly the same shape as the statues at the front. So once you take the key out, Uzaan, that bridge that popped into your view had just disappeared. They got everyone across. And now you
put the key in this statue.
Yep. So similar thing happens to what happened before when you insert the key. Magical lights start to spark around the statue's open mouths, and the shimmering bridge made of magical energy starts to appear and spreads across to this tower that's over the water. And so there is a closed door, so you can all walk on that bridge now. There isn't a shimmering bridge back to the mainland, but there's now a shimmering bridge to where Barraki is now. And you get there, and there's a door, and as both of you approach Barraki and Vayne, the door opens.
Wait, Eleanor, you have a AC of 19?
Yep.
Because I don't know if you noticed as well. Actually, I forgot to mention that earlier. I created the shield and put it into your inventory. And there was and there was a little also thing I forgot to mention, the resistance to lightning as well with that shield.
What?
Because of the dragon bone.
So it's plus 3 AC
+3?
plus.
Yeah, is
It was a
coming up-
+3, wasn't it?
What's it coming up as?
Yeah. It says it's +4.
I think that's coming from the
No
+2,
way.
the +2. That's a bit broken. Yeah, it's meant to be +3.
Yeah.
She just
Put in
start
that
charging
20
through with the
19.
shield. I'll fix that up in a sec. So, wait, there's this one thing. There's that little one too. Okay, cool. All right. So as you all walk over the shimmering bridge, below you is the rhythm of the waves echoing throughout this cramped tower. Part of the floor has crumbled away, dropping off into a little chamber below. Amid the rubble are collapsed bookshelves, and they also jut out at kind of these odd angles, and mouldering books are strewn across the floor.
Can we
I go through
see down into it?
Can you do a perception check for me, please?
Yo, with my sharp shark eyes, I perceive so much.
Everything.
21.
I was going to do it too, but there's no point. You see everything.
So, as you walk in there, you look down into this small chamber below, and in it is a small black journal with a ornate lock that's still intact.
Oh yeah, this can't go wrong at all.
I was going to say, pick it up. Pick it up.
Look, I'll turn to Uzaan and go, do you want to go get that?
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm just
Well, then,
peering
yeah,
over the edge. I haven't jumped down yet.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'll fly down and float down gracefully. Pick it up.
It's like a 10-foot drop. So you
No, then...
yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
big of a drop. So you fly down.
Oh, well then it's just a drop down, yeah.
You go down and pick it back up, and as Uzaan's holding it, Barraki, you notice that there is a small arcane ruin that's engraved above the keyhole on the journal's lock.
Ooh, am I able to read the engraving?
Yes.
Can I? My languages, I can't remember. Is it in primordial?
Just give me 1 second.
Or is it in common?
Can you make an Arcana check for me, please?
Why do you have to ask for that one specifically?
We just went
That's a
through
bit
this,
better.
dude.
It's just a flat 10 average.
So what do you want to do with this book?
I just want to inspect it.
You want to inspect it?
Just like, is there anything that really identifies it beyond it being a locked book that definitely is not going to be an issue?
So you notice this small ruin, the ruin that's engraved onto it, and the keyhole, and you do notice that it is a trap. You have seen this before in the deep waters, just off the mainland. This ruin that has been used around magical chests and to prevent people from opening them. It's quite common for captains to do it just in case their ship goes down and they lock their chest up so no one else can get into it.
So I just know it's a trap. I don't know what kind of trap it would be.
No, you don't.
Interesting. I guess Warlock? What do you know?
Yeah, can I have a look?
Can I tank the shot? And I'll give it to him?
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's still holding it because he grabbed it.
Yeah, well, he's got it, so yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh well then, yeah. I'll suss it out as well.
Yeah. So,
See if I know what's going on.
So the keyhole, obviously you don't have the key to unlock it. So are you going to try open it, or is there anything else you want to do?
While this is happening, Vayne's like got her thieves' tools like out of her pocket, like twitching, like so ready to just try and open this lock.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. I want to see if I know what the rune is like. If I know what the trap is like. If it's gonna explode if you try to open it or something. Like, I don't want you to open it and then a demon pops out and we're fighting a demon and dragons.
They're so good to me.
Do you want to do an Arcane check to see what type of trap it is?
I'll do it, but I don't want to because I don't know shit.
Improvements.
So you don't know what type of trap it is. You know the ruin. Barraki's obviously told you that, and you don't know any more information once you're looking.
No,
at
I'm just gonna toss it to Vayne and say, Eleanor can heal you in a sec if it goes wrong.
While he's giving that to Vayne, I'm gonna plot my little fishy ass right behind the big shielded dragonborn.
What language is it written in?
It's not a lang. It's like just a symbol, and it's like a diamond shaped symbol.
Hmm.
Unless you want to find.
Maybe you and I should both have a quick look before I start jimmying this bad boy.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do an Arcana check.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
That's
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
Should be chucking Eleanor at the front, in the front row.
She can take it anyway. She's got.
So I stay behind me. I'll hear you punch shield.
So, as you look at
just
it,
rips it open.
As you look at it, Eleanor, you know that this trap can be properly disarmed by just using a dagger or thieves' tools or a small piece of wire. It's not a well-known spell, but it's a spell that's going to release a noxious green gas. So not summon a dragon, which Uzaan was predicting, trying to predict.
But worst case scenario, it could have been a mimic for all I knew.
Yeah, could have been. So, yes, you know that. Scratch.
Go at it, Vayne.
Don't tell Vayne about
Vayne
the
know
gas.
Yeah, so you pass that on. You pass that on. Sorry, sorry, I left out the scratching over the ruin with a dagger or sharp piece of wire or thieves' tools. Will carefully disarm the trap. So.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, cool. Well, obviously, I'm gonna take out my thieves' tools and scratch over the rune first, and then have a crack at the lock.
So once you scratch over it, it disarms the trap. So then you can easily open it, and there's like the trap is the lock that has the journal closed.
That was easy.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Could have gone a lot worse. And so Vayne, you're opening it and looking at it now. Now that you've opened the journal, you scratch your dagger over it, and inside the journal contains stars and maps, with notes on experiments with magic. And there's one passage that is underlined near the start of the journal, and it's written in the archaic dialect of Common. 2 Year 4 scholars point your eyes toward the dragon's light, for it guides your descent into knowledge. And then that's kind of, yeah, there's just like drawings of planets and stars and moons.
Alright, so bridge number 2?
Nothing to kill here.
So, yep, so you're going to keep the journal?
Yeah, we'll bring it with us.
Cool. So, on to...
And then... No, when everyone's across, I'm going to grab that key. That might come in handy later.
Don't want to lose the key. Otherwise, otherwise you're flying people across.
So as you pull that
Which one?
Uzaan, the shimmering bridge just vanishes, and you put the key into your pocket.
Yep.
So now, which
Doldos has picked the way.
Yeah.
so you're gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So Doldos, you're gonna lead first. As you walk up, so there's the bridge, the rickety bridge creaks and moans underneath the splashes of the waves around the tower that you're on. It inclines up, and the platform that you are walking towards is looking over the tower that you were just on. And you can see it's called the Scholar's Tower, that where you just came from, and then the other tower to your northwest. And as you, Doldos, you approach the... Oh, I'm not going to do that. Rays of light dance across the remains of this tower's stained glass dome, making iridescent colours shimmer across the crumbed marble walls. Gilded lines and jeweled inlays form a detailed star map spanning the dusty floor. 4 alabaster statues of scholars stand around the perimeter of the room, their expressions worn with time. Each 10-foot tall statue is pointing or gesturing in a different direction. Curled in the northeast corner of the tower is a lithe blue dragon. Lightning arcs around its horns and snout as lightning arcs around his horns and snout as he slumbers amid a scattered collection of coins and glittered jewels. Can we all do a stealth check, please?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, wait, before we do that, Doldos, you walked in.
Mhm.
Did all of you follow and like right behind Doldos?
No.
I mean, we're all slowly filtering in, but he's kicked down the door first.
Yeah.
I guess.
And lucky, because my stealth was great.
Oh no.
My stealth sucked too.
That's stealth. Oh yeah, let's go!
We're fucking
over
dead.
At least we're in the back.
Yeah.
So
Ignore
the people that have
have
that are both heavy-footed
Oh.
are the most stealthy. Right.
So as you all walk in, so Doldos walked in first, then Anna, then Uzaan. Okay, so the 3 of you that walked in first, there's no movement from the dragon in the corners. You can still snoring. As the snores and the lightning sparks filling this marble room. As Uzaan and Barraki walk in,
Oh no, I'm not walking. We're not walking in.
You know.
I'm waiting to hear what the word is. I'm staying right where I was.
The dragon still remains sleeping, while all of you, if you were to enter, remains asleep.
Can I fly around the tower and see if there's a weak spot or something like that?
On the outside?
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
And sort of do a loop like.
Yep, so.
This way.
When you get to that northwest corner. Let's go back, wait.
Yeah. So sort of like up over here.
Yep. So that the rubbled rock, that is. So I've got to get to it. Yep, the rubbled rock is actually below the room that you just that Doldos, Eleanor, and Vayne had walked into, where the blue dragon is, and it's actually down low near the ocean water, and you can see that there's a hole in the wall there going into the tower.
And I'm gonna fly back to Barraki because he's the only one who hasn't gone up, right?
Yeah, I'm just at the doorway because everyone's pushed in and I'm kind of chilling.
I'm gonna Barraki, follow me in the water. Jump off the edge. You swim. I'll fly. Come with me. Let's go check out this thing. And we'll just disappear real quick.
So I'm going to show you the. So are you going to go in to the hole of the tower?
That's the plan.
Yep.
And then we can come up from underneath.
Okay. I'm going to put both of you into the room. Just wait. Oh. Okay, so you're both in the room. They've done a weird thing how they put the interior of the tower at the bottom right of the map. So that's why there's a big black square there. But if you were on the tower, that's just ocean. If that makes sense.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So, just give me a second. Okay. So as you've walked, climbed through this, you climbed over the rocks. Barraki, you jumped in the water, swam up to the rocks, staggered over them, and Uzaan, you've lowered down into this hole. And as you've entered the hole, a stale air, heavy with the smell of old parchment, floods your nostrils. The walls are lined with shelves stuffed full of old tomes and yellowing scrolls. The glass cases, toppled over and shattered, have strewn the contents across the stone floor. The sound of splintering wood echoes through the space, and a moment later, you see a bronze dragon, the size of a bear, picking himself up from the wreckage of the old desk he apparently crashed into. Who goes there?
Fuck.
Shit,
I
I'm
guess.
gonna say, yeah, I'm Uzaan. This is Barraki. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, thank you for coming. I'm Adrian. I've been stuck here for days trying to dig myself out of these walls. But as you can see, things have collapsed on top of me. But are you here to fight Sparkrender?
If we say we are, we're gonna have to fight you too.
Can you do Actually, you know what? He's already been friendly towards you both. Unfortunately, I am too weak to fight the both of you, but with your aid, we could take Sparkrender down. But as you can see, I'm a little trapped in here.
Well, if you say you're a friend, I will help clear the stuff off you, and I'll use mold earth to pull the dirt and the rocks off of him.
Adron, as the rubble that lifts off him, he gets up, twists and shakes his wings, and because he's not that big, he is only the size of a bear. He flaps some. Much appreciated. Where did you say you two came from? And is it only you two that have come to the observatory?
Oh, no, we're definitely not alone. We've a couple of friends upstairs.
Fantastic. Well, we need all the help we can get before Sparkrender can use me to summon the deep magic within this world. And with that, he crawls over to you two, and he goes out the hole that you walks around, looking at both of you. I will go and I will weaken Sparkrender. Can I promise that you will come from up the stairs and help aid this fight against him?
Buddy, I'm about to rip a hole in that floor so big, you got no idea what we're about to do to it.
Marvelous. Well, shall the entertainment begin? And with that, Adron squeezes out of the hole past you two and starts flying around the... Are you two both going to follow him? Just because I'll move you out of this small map.
I guess.
Or
I'll probably stealth up the stairs.
Yep.
Save the effort of having to try and climb up a wet rock face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly up and around.
So reroll stealth.
Yes. So you're just gonna go straight up the stairs like you? There's no...
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a Pink Panther and stick my nose over the depths and see, and hopefully not wake up Sparkrender.
Yep. Let's do another stealth check.
Oh, that's a bit better.
So you poke your head up, and as you poke your head up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you on the other map and just put you at this stair. Oh.
Yep, I got it.
Yep. And Uzaan, I just moved you off that map so you can go back onto the water. Are you going to fly up to Vayne that's on the bridge there? Or what do you
I'm gonna come in over this side, sort of land over here.
So you're going to fly in? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, can you roll a stealth check, please?
No.
No. I said brr.
No, that's not bad. Could be worse.
Cool.
Small improvements.
So, Barraki, you lift your head up and straight away you look at the blue dragon and it's still sleeping. Uzaan, did you fly over the top of Vayne?
No, I just sort of flew up the cliff and
because it's
popped up where we were.
because the roof was enclosed and the only entry inside was like where Vayne was, that doorway.
Well, in that case, yeah, I'm over by Vayne. 100% the whole time.
And as you stand on the bridge behind Vayne, the blue dragon is still, which you're gonna all assume it's Sparkrender because of Adron. Oh, sorry, Uzaan and Barraki. You know that now Sparkrender.
Well, I'm gonna tell Vayne, like, and I guess Ellen is close enough to hear us, so I'm gonna, like, we found Adron downstairs. He's gonna come help. He's ready for this?
What's an Adron?
He's the bronze dragon that Runara told us about that came that could have possibly been charmed. He could have been the other dragon we had to fight. He's a friend.
Oh.
Don't know where he went.
Should we wait until he like shows up?
I don't know. Do you want to do an investigation check for that?
Is he nearby? Can we hear him flying around?
That's a good question.
Can all of you do a perception?
Woo!
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Wow.
And Uzaan.
That was nearly a 20. That was nearly a nat 20. Fucking dice.
Oh, the differences in rolls is great. And so, Vayne, was that a nat 20?
Nah.
Okay.
Really?
18. Yeah, I've got a +7 modifier for dexterity.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's wild. You should just be placed.
Yeah, but did you still see my stealth before was like I fucking rolled a 3. Like sometimes it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So Barraki and Vayne, you hear the flaps whooshing coming around like the northwest side of the tower, and they start coming into your sight there, slowly making way towards all of you. You can see now Vayne and Uzaan, you can see Adron as he's starting to come towards you.
Since I can hear him flapping, I'd like to pull out my rope and try and make a loop so I can potentially try and run up to this dragon and...
Are you gonna rodeo a dragon?
I'm gonna try and like rodeo a dragon, I guess, or at least just tie off his mouth.
If you want to do that, I can help with that.
You know,
we are not winning any intelligence awards.
Not one bit.
I can use mold earth. It says I can move up to 5 foot square of dirt. I could just dump that on his head and hold it there.
True. Or you could pin his.
That'll definitely
feet.
wake him up.
Pin his feet, maybe. So if I can get his jaws, you can get his feet or his foot. So he
and
can't
I've also
move
got
around.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot about it. I've got a spell called Earthbind. Yeah, what's that do?
Bind his tail, you fools.
Bind his tail.
No, but this will just have him reduced. He's stuck on the ground for up to a minute. So that's what 10 rounds. He's pinned to the ground.
They can't fight against it.
It just oh no, it's got a DC save 14.
14.
Risky.
Whereas if I just dump the mold earth on him, it's nothing. It's just he's had a heap of rocks dumped on him. Yeah.
Oh, you you displace the earth around him, don't you?
Yeah.
Onto.
Yeah. Well, it says you can excavate 5 feet of dirt and then dump it. So
Doesn't include stone because we don't have dirt.
That's what I was
I'm
going
pretty
for.
sure it does. Of loose earth.
Loose earth.
But it says you choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. So I would argue it would.
Yep, I would agree with you. I do agree with you, Uzaan.
Alright.
If the dirt stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain.
Actually, where is Sparkrender's head? Is the Sparkrender's head literally on a pile of coins at the moment?
Yes,
Or
it
is
is.
the-
Because it's curled up on its treasures.
Yeah. I mean, look, you know what? Why don't we both try and do it? I'll try and wrap his drawer and you try and grab him with Earthbind and we'll just see what happens.
God.
Okay.
We're in danger.
Let's give it a go. I'll go Earthbind. DC 14.
And yeah, so he tries to Earthbind, and if he Earthbinds successfully, I will try and
Lasso a dragon.
lasso tie up the dragon's jaws.
Okay, so motion of actions. You're gonna Earthbind Sparkrender.
Yep.
If successful, Barraki, you're going
Yeah.
to bind him down
Attempt.
with your
Yep.
rope.
Yeah, just the jaws, so he might lose his breath weapon for a little bit.
Okay. Alright.
Yeehaw!
Giddy up. What was the saving throw?
Strength 14.
As Uzaan, you try to move the ground from around him. Are you just going to try to use the stone? Just the stones?
No, well, Earthbind's yellow strips of magical energy come out of the ground and wrap him.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was reading the wrong one. Sorry.
All good.
As these, just want to get this right. Okay, as these binds appear from the cracks of the marble stone, they wrap around. Are you going for the body?
Yeah.
Yep. As they go to wrap around the body, they tighten around Sparkrender's. Sparkrender eyes peer open, sees all of you standing there in front of him, and he looks up, stretches his neck back up, looks at you. You damn fools, interrupt my ritual. Snaps the binds that trying to entangle him. He starts approaching towards you. Barraki, what
Yep.
did you roll for your stealth? 11? 11. He looks down. Looks down directly at you, peering up from the stairs at and you pests will not stand in my way. I will claim the might of my ancestors. And with that, can we all please, before we roll for initiative, can we all please? Where did you go? Sorry, I've gone up too many times. Where are you? Can we all please make a dex saving throw?
Let go.
And then we're gonna roll for initiative.
Do the dex saves first, yeah?
Ooh.
Yep, deck saves first.
7.
We live. Maybe.
That's 10, 15.
Is
27.
this deck savings got to do with magic?
It's lightning. It's breath. It's lightning breath.
Actually,
So-
yeah, no, we have advantage.
Is that technically magic? Is dragon breath technically a magical effect?
Yes,
Well,
it is.
Okay, so I get
Another roll.
I have advantage on magic and stuff.
stuff.
So
Oh, wouldn't we both have it? Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or
Yep.
incapacitated.
Sorry,
Can I get higher? Nope. We're taking the 21. Don't get greedy.
yay, I got 18. So
Much
okay.
better.
Alright,
And
so
Eleanor, your shield gives you resistance too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you pulled out your shield? So
Yeah. Shield was always up with
walking
a
around with
AC.
it.
yeah, you're just walking around with this dragon bone shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that shield, you get advantage as well. So you, and then roll again for your saving throw.
That's a bit better.
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 Yeah.
Okay, so who did not get over 12? I think everyone got over 12.
Yay!
Yep. Okay, so as Sparkrender has taken this huge breath in and exhaled this lightning breath onto the room. Sorry, I need to. I'm gonna put. Do you want me to put the cone? Do you like seeing the area of effect, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh. Damn it! Did not. It just.
When you
Just
said
the
cone,
room.
I imagined like one of those cones that you put on a dog after it's been at the vet.
That's exactly.
Like-
That's exactly what it is.
It's a cone on a dragon. Well, that's a
Jesus,
big
that got big.
cone.
Oh, so that's just the room.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
So
That's very
Ooh.
zap zappy.
very zappy.
Stormy.
Hell.
Stormy. Oh, fuck.
Fuck that.
Fuck.
I just whacked my head on my bed head.
You're only meant to do that during one time of the day, Ethan.
Doing backflips in there? Oh my god. I gotta do a nervous wee. I'll be back.
Okay.
It really does get everyone, doesn't it?
It does.
I just need to get a drink. I'll be back.
Yeah. All right. While I sort out the cone of lightning.
Oh. I guess if I was getting drinks, I might as well go grab another can.
Yeah.
Why not?
So with the deck saving throw, you only take half as much damage.
How much is the damage, though?
I haven't rolled for it yet.
Yeah.
Which is 4 d10s.
Oh.
So you take half the damage, but then because you've got the shield, Dragon Skull shield, oh no, you're going to take half of that.
4d10,
Sweet.
so on average, what? Yeah, okay.
Does that make
This
sense?
So absolute, yeah. So like absolute max damage I could take is 10,
20.
whereas everyone else is probably max 20.
Yes, from a successful
'Cause-
saving throw, yeah. But from a
Yeah.
failed saving throw,
It'd be 20 to 40.
20 to 40.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you trying to kill us, Douglas?
Well, remember in session 0 how you all agreed on keeping it exciting and on the edge?
Yeah, but I
don't
didn't
know.
expect
No.
us to, die at this point in time.
No, I'm pretty sure
Well,
you can
we almost died with the harpies.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Mm.
take it.
Well, I
that was
almost
just
did.
a charm.
But you've all leveled up since the harpies, so you'll be fine.
Honestly.
This could go either way, guys.
But remember, you've got Adron as well.
He's still outside.
You better get inside real quick.
Hey.
He's out of the cone of lightning.
He's a bronze dragon, isn't he?
Yes.
Bronze do electric damage, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Same as blue.
He could counter it.
He has immunity to lightning.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is to survive this.
Well. Are we all back?
Take 2 steps back and you'll survive. Keep my head down and I'll survive.
Close the door.
Close the trapdoor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a few steps back and go, no. No, 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 no.
As
No.
as Sparkrender has released this cone of lightning, it's actually too late for you to step back down. And
Late.
so
What's the damage, doggy?
I'm just working out my math. Okay, so the damage is 18, but for you, Eleanor, it's 9.
Oh no.
Oh.
That is not.
That's very bad.
Did you say we take
Thank the
18?
Lord for the shield. Oh.
Eleanor, you better start healing us.
So this wave of electricity just pours out of Sparkrender's mouth, sparking into all of you. All of you taking almost full wrath of this lightning striking down on you. With that, can we all roll for initiative, please?
Finally, a good initiative roll.
Alright, so we've all rolled. Okay. So I'll get rid of the cone now. With that, Adron, from outside sees the electricity pulses shoot out and zapping into Vayne. Yep. With an Adron flies in. Don't worry, I will save you all. And as he swoops down into the room, there next to you, Uzaan.
This must be a pretty huge tower for two adult dragons to be inside and not, crush us to death.
They're not adult.
Oh, Adrian's only bear size.
Yeah, they're wormlings.
They're only wormlings.
They're not.
Babies.
Yeah.
Babies.
Gotcha.
If,
I was a bit confused.
If it was a adult blue dragon, that damage would have done a lot more.
Yeah, we'd be dead.
I don't want to meet his daddy.
Daddy.
With that, Adron flies in next to Uzaan, taking a deep breath, and as he shoots a lightning breath, similar to Sparkrender, but instead of it being a cone, it's a straight line that he directs straight towards Sparkrender. And he tricked that last. Okay. He sticks saving throw. Okay, cool. So okay, so so with the so he would have advantage with the immunity. Sorry, where's my hand? With immunity, it's like complete null, or is it having an advantage?
I believe immunity is just complete null.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Okay.
Because if you're immune to something, you ain't getting hurt from it.
Yeah, because you have resistance, which is half damage.
Yeah.
Then immunity, I imagine, is just full.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, I take that back with his move, because lightning breath would just be null because they're both lightning dragons. Sorry, I should have read that before. I was just so excited to get a lightning breath back on him. Instead, though, Adron flies past Barraki, peeping over, looking at Sparkrender, and this is for trapping me and trying to use me as a tool for your arcanic bullshit. And as he swings his one of his claws and goes, so he has a multi-attack for a bite and a claw swipe. With that, he hits both and doing so. The claw comes down, slices Sparkrender on the neck. You damn fool, defile me! And then as Sparkrender's kind of stepped up and tried to puff himself up bigger, Adron's snapped onto him, taking a bite out, and doing 15 hit points of damage. Blood starting to ooze out of the scratch mark in the bite chunk. With that, Doldos, you are on the other side of the room there, seeing another dragon, not knowing that there was another dragon, and now you see these two dragons fighting in front of you. What What do you do?
So Doldos will enter his rage.
Yep.
And he will just kind of charge straight ahead at the blue dragon. Move, dang token. And I'm going to use my battle axe to hack and slash at Sparkrender and do my divine fury as well. Never mind. I end my turn.
You swing your battle axe at Sparkrender. Enough of this! This work is too important to be hindered by the likes of you. And with that, Barraki, you're just shaking off the pulse of electricity, pulse of lightning that's come over your body.
Yep. Well, we're gonna rage and amp ourselves up for possibly death. So we will rage a little harder.
Yep.
And charge up, and we'll go. Look, we'll push around to the far side, and Sparkrender, is he currently like up on his hind legs, or is he on all fours?
He's on fours now after being after moving out of Doldos's swing. So he's on all fours now, still on his pole treasure, and
I will run up on that side, and I'll just take a big like wood splitting chop at his neck.
Yep.
With me battle or great axe, sorry. So that's not a good number.
And Sparkrender anticipated the swing of the battle axe, the great axe, and shuffles out of the way as you swipe down and trying to hack at his neck. And you just hack straight into the coins that start flying away from the impact.
Well, that's not good, but that is all I have.
Yep. Okay. So you're done for your turn?
Yep. Yep.
Uzaan, you're starting to feel a bit heavy. Your limbs are starting to feel a bit sore as this electricity is pulsated through your body. It's drained a lot of energy out of you.
Alright, I'm going to use Cure Wounds on Barraki.
Yep.
Which is... what's 15... 19 healed?
Boy,
what?
That's...
Buddy!
Wow.
Big
I like
fat kiss for you later.
You better. And then... oh, hang on, Doldos is healed. Alright, so he's... why is Doldos okay?
Because the
Fair enough.
cone
Missed
Was
him.
like right on the edge.
Right on the edge.
Alright then. I'll use 3d6 as a bonus action healing light. I'll use 3d6 to heal myself.
Yeah, and you still got 1d6 out of that left.
Yep.
Yep.
Save it for a rainy day. What was that? 1, 4.
10.
At least meets average.
Better than nothing. I'll take it.
Yo.
And I will fly start flying and move to this other side of the room. And that's me. I think that's everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you use your bonus action. Yep, cool. Just fill those spell slots in.
Yep.
Cool. And Vayne.
I'm so worried. I'm gonna stay where I am and use my psychic blades. Oh no. Oh yay, okay. 23?
Sure.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh thank god. Oh fuck. Okay, only 7. But I can use sneak attack now too, right? Because I've got enemies within 5 feet of... He's got enemies within 5 feet of him, is that right?
Within 5 feet of Sparkrender, yes.
Yes, cool.
Sneak attack. Yep, so you use one of your finesse or ranged weapons.
Yeah, psychic blades is ranged.
Yep. So, but the damage is 2d6. Yep.
Yay!
Okay.
That could not have gone any better.
Yep. So, are you just using the same dex blade for both those attacks?
Yes, please.
Yep. So you conjure this shimmering blade and comes over Adron and stabbing once in the Sparkrender's kind of above his shoulder. It rains back, and as it rains back, the other one gets in the other one. Enough of this work. The chromatic dragons are the rightful rulers of this world. You need to bow down to the children of Tiamat, or I will end you all. And with that, blood is smearing down its chest across the claw scratches from Adron, and you can see it's starting to look a bit not as strong as it was on its hind legs, on its forelegs, as it comes back down. And
sorry, Dougie, I was just reading Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to touch Barraki to do it, so Uzaan would probably be like resting on that statue, just slapping Barraki to heal him, and then.
Correction.
I was gonna say, isn't it touch?
Yes, sorry, I should.
Healing. You're thinking of healing word.
Yes.
Yeah. That was.
We all know what you meant.
Cool.
Touched for the very first time.
You were.
Correction. The harpies touched you as well.
Oh no!
I was in
Why
a
you gotta
different world
bring
at that time.
up?
And we touched the harpies more than they touched us, I think.
Look, there was consent given.
Fucking harpies.
Consent
And there was
taken.
consent taken.
For all parties. From all parties.
Look, I'm a beast folk. It's not weird.
Yeah, it's kind of natural, right?
It's the closest thing Vayne's ever had to a kiss.
And it was a toe.
She's really got to get out there and start living.
Oh goodness.
Speaking of toes, Eleanor, you were one of the ones trying to make Barraki lick your toe. It is now your turn.
Yeah. I try to get him away from the harpies.
Sure.
You know much know that
I
side
did
of
have
it.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is a sneak attack a bonus action, or is it something separate to that?
Oh, I thought it was a bonus action. But it's not. It is an ability. It's a.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
comes
class
up
feature.
in
It is
other.
too. Yes.
Does that mean I still have a bonus action then?
Yes, you do.
Excellent. I'm gonna.
Yes. Sorry.
Do it again.
I am gonna do it again because I don't have enough time to get out my crossbow again. So I'm just gonna use my bonus actions for psychic blades again.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Yes. Yes, that's a hit.
Yay! And 7 damage.
And as Sparkrender has been cursing at all of you, trying to leave him to his own rituals, this other blade, magical blade, gets him in the other shoulder. Oh, that's it. No one will stop me from performing what I need to do. No one! And Vayne, that's all your turn.
Oh yes, that's enough.
Yep. Eleanor?
Yeah.
It's go time.
Yeah.
Righty. I'm gonna run over and heal Vayne.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Because she's not looking good.
Oh, I'm very unwell.
Yeah, 12.
Yay!
Yeah, so you place your hand on Vayne, and Vayne, you feel this light energy coming through you, pulsating and eliminating the sparks of electricity that were still remaining, crossing your body. They fade off you.
I feel much better now.
And
Then... Yeah, get my spiritual weapon and try and hit Sparkrender. Nope. Not hitting him.
So you still get to create this spectral weapon, so that your mace still created. It's just swung and gone under the wing, kind of in that empty space underneath the wing and the rib missing. So I'll put your mace spectral weapon as let's go a little circle. Where do you want to place the maces?
Just kind of out there.
Yep, cool. There. Little red circle. And from that, I think, do you have anything else?
Am I able to cast Sacred Flame?
Because Sacred Flame. Oh, there. Because you've already used your action for Cure Wounds. Not this turn.
It's alright.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. Well, you did. You healed Vayne.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I am eternally in your debt.
And with that, Sparkrender is staggering forward. Okay, so bit of meta. Sparkrender is allowed to use his breath weapon, his lightning breath one, if he rolls a 5 or 6 on a d6 each turn.
Oh, don't.
Well, he
gets the breath weapon
Yes.
back, or he gets to use it immediately.
gets to use it immediately.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But he rolled.
But we did not roll a 5 or a 6.
He rolled a 1. So.
Yay!
So.
Because we really only just started feeling better.
So Sparkrender leans forward. Chromatic dragons need to work together so we can all obey Tiamat. Do you dare defile me? Adron is directly in front of Sparkrender and replies to him. We are aware to work together? Then why did you trap me and you expect to use me as your part of your ritual? We have to do all we can so Tiamat can return to this world. And as he finishes the sentence, he takes a bite at Adron that's in front of him. And as he lunges forward and bites onto Adron's neck, taking a chunk off and spitting it to the side, Adron staggers towards you, the statue that's in between him and Uzaan, and blood's starting to pour out, doing 8 points of damage. Adron gets back up on his hind legs, and also with cool. So now Adron stands back up and tries to retaliate with another bite and a claw swipe. And as he goes to swipe at Sparkrender, he catches onto the statue, his claws hitting the statue that's right in front of you, Uzaan, and shattering it down to the ground. And Sparkrender moves out of the way, and as he moves out of the way, Adron lunges towards him, snapping onto his wing, ripping a chunk of his wing out, doing 7 points of damage. And Sparkrender's now staggering, leaning up against the wall, falling toward you, Doldos. And with that, Adron ends his turn, and you can see Doldos as he's stumbled closer towards you. He's starting to look very weak as he's trying to stand back up on his legs to face you. He's directly in front of you. What do you do?
Doldos will get out of the way. We're standing about here. Then he'll use. Oh no, he'll move a fair bit back to about here, and he'll throw a javelin at Sparkrender.
Yep. Roll to hit. As you've stepped back and thrown the javelin, because Sparkrender is still staggering, not the strongest on his legs, your javelin goes into the space where Adron just took a chunk out of his wing and bouncing off the wall, falling onto the ground, missing Sparkrender.
Oh. That sucks. Bonus action. Bonus action. Nope, can't do anything. End my turn.
Yep, okay. Barraki,
Well,
you're feeling rejuvenated, almost to a full strength. Feel your chest inflating after Uzaan has placed his hand on you. You slapped him? Was that right? You slapped him and...
Yeah, just a slap on the back. Go get him, buddy.
Love tap.
coach slap on the ass. Go get him, champ.
That's it, bud.
And I will, do a nice little shiver up the spine of confused motions. And I will run up and I will take a big underswing, trying to get like underneath the neck.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
And that's a hit.
Heck yeah.
That's a hit. But is it going to be good damage? It's a 10.
Okay, so you're swiping upward, right?
Yep.
Yep. So you, after shivering the confused love tap, you rush up with your great axe and there's not a sharp, it's like a thud into the neck of Sparkrender. Sparkrender staggers backward and actually falls to the prone position. And he's taking deep breaths. Get out of here before I tire of this game and end you all. You have been pests for too long and stood in my way. Your end is near.
Well, Bud D, unfortunate for you, I have a bite attack, and I now have advantage.
Let's go.
So yeah, for my bonus action, we're going to use my Hungry Jaws, and since he's prone, I have advantage.
Yep.
Advantage. Let's roll that. Give us a 20. It's a 19.
And it's a hit.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Damn good.
It's gonna hit for 4.
4.
Well, you see Sparkrender has fallen down after your upward strike of your great axe, and he's muttered those words, looking at you, breathing deeply. How do you want to do it?
Oh, really? He's dying.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look, we're just gonna... I guess, since he's on his back, we're just gonna do a big old grab him by the throat, under the jaw, and just make it a nice little platter, I guess, to just chomp straight into.
And
Just to get the biggest, fattest, juiciest bite.
so with your bite,
Mhm.
sharks have a unique ability with their jaws. They can, or not almost, can they go 180 degrees? Or it's almost like dislocate their own jaw?
Yeah, they can project their jaws out of their body, essentially.
Yep. As
So
you've grabbed his head and your jaws, it's opened up like a praying mantis, and instead it's like a great white shark, and you crunched onto the skull of Sparkrender, and in your jaw as it's crunching down closer, all the layers of teeth that you have in the gap there that you ripped out your tooth and gave to Moompa. One of the jaw bones cracks and gets stuck in that space in your mouth, and Sparkrender is trying to stagger away as you have grabbed him and crunching. The body is twitching and nerves, the wings are flapping and trying to spin out of your hand. And then the body just goes limp, and it's the head of Sparkrender is just crunched, flattened. Blood is starting to pool from your hand and drip onto the ground. Are you still holding it, or do you want to drop Sparkrender?
Ah, look, we'll drop it. We got no use for it. Here is just.
You just throw Sparkrender onto the ground, and Adron looks at you, Barraki. I am forever in your debt, and like lowers down like a horse, bowing, to all of you. Thank you for freeing me from his tyranny, and thank you. Thank you for freeing me. I will send word back to Runara that Sparkrender has been defeated. And with that, he stands up, walks over, and makes his way out past you, Eleanor and Vayne, and flaps into the distance towards Dragon's Rest.
Bye.
Cast Earthbind. No. No.
Oh my god, guys, we killed a dragon.
You did.
And no one died.
My
Although it
cousin.
looked like it.
No one actually died. They only got close.
Yeah, I was a bit scared. When
I feel like I kissed death on the lips, but
I was a bit scared rolling that D6. If that was a 5 or 6, it could have been some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think he would have known where to shoot the breath. There was like too much on his sides and his front.
Yeah, well that's it. Like it could have only gotten some of you, not all of you.
Unless he just wants to nuke himself and just bang straight on the floor.
But then he has an immunity from lightning.
Yeah,
so.
True.
But so did Adron as well.
Well.
Oh.
So with that, around you is the treasure of.
We're getting a dragon's hoard, guys.
oh my god, we're rich.
We're so rich.
Sparkrender is no longer able to defend his hoard that he's been gathering up. In it are 4,500 copper pieces, 2,200 silver pieces, and
2,200.
Yep, 130 gold pieces.
Juicy.
Uzaan, you carrying this for all of us?
Barbarians are going to have to carry this.
Oh dear.
There's also 10 gems, 5 pale blue quartz crystals, and 5 jasper stones. The blue quartz crystals are worth about 10 gold pieces each, and the blue jasper stones about 50 gold pieces each worth.
Oh my god. We're going to make a really nice ring out of that claw.
Oh yeah. a waterproof leather case that's holding a blue silk fan painted with powdered blue gems, which are worth 25 gold pieces.
Fancy.
And there's also a couple of ordinary items which Sparkrender have a weird obsession with. A couple of flutes, an hourglass filled with sparkling sand, and 7 candlesticks.
I'm gonna have a go at playing one of the flutes, please.
Oh, can you do a performance check for me, please?
Let's do a performance off. Let's see if the elf can outdo the satyr.
She won't.
She'll try.
She'll give it a go. It's gonna be bad.
What'd you get, Doldos? 11.
I got an 11.
Vayne's just gonna play the shittest melody that's sort of like the solo from Titanic. You know, the
high pitch. The high pitch.
But just like, yeah, super fucking bad. But she looks like really impressed with herself.
You're still happy anyway. You're looking at the dead dragon that's in front of you, the dead wormling.
Nothing could ruin my day.
Yeah, even the high-pitched flute.
While they're playing with their flutes, Uzaan's going to cut off Sparkrender's tail and a claw, a foot.
Where's my list of Uzaan's?
Uzaan's wares.
Uzaan's collectibles. That's
Uzaan,
what I've got it as.
Uzaan, did you write down all of the treasure? Are we going to try and take this all with us?
Yep.
So,
obviously, I'll need to bring the flute.
So the treasures were 4,500 CP, 2,500 SP. Was it?
2,200.
Where's my list?
2,200. Sorry.
Yep, 2,200.
2,200.
Yep.
And then 130.
Yep.
130 gold.
2
10
pale,
gems.
2
5, brother.
pale blue coins.
5.
5. Oh, I can't listen.
Yeah. 5 pale
And
blue
what-
quartz, 5 blue jaspers.
That's
Rocky, you're just known for
Blue silk
5.
fan.
Not numbers.
Yeah, look, we're trying to do numbers here and we're not doing it well. I'll tell you that much.
At least it's not planets.
Well, you're looking at
What?
one of the crystals and going, is this the moon?
Can I turn the hourglass, see if what happens?
Yeah.
If anything happens?
You turn the hourglass and it's just like the sand shifts from one end to the other.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Just
Nothing.
wait. Just
Never
waiting
know.
for the thing from Harry Potter goes back time. Ah, look, we fight it again.
Oh, look, rolled a 6. It gets another breath weapon.
Oh my god.
That is such a 0.
Oh, Jesus.
Did we decapitate Sparkrender? Is that what happened?
He crushed his head in his
Head
mouth.
removed? Okay, so
Decapitated.
there's a blue dragon that's had its head completely crushed. There's a drow and a satyr playing flutes badly. We're just
I rolled
turning
an
the
11.
hourglass.
That's average.
Okay, so you're playing it not too bad. I'm having the time of my life, but not doing anybody any musical favors. I'm just trying to paint the picture in my mind. It's completely insane.
And Eleanor's just standing there, just like, yeah.
An
Okay,
average day
that's
with
not a
my
moon.
dad.
Yeah, Barraki's looking at the gem. And Uzaan like holding his ears from the high-pitched, distorted flute of the Titanic.
No, he's
theme.
He's got the wings wrapped around his head while he's trying to cut stuff off the dead dragon.
Yeah.
There's this tower. It's only the 2 levels, right? The below level and the current level we're on, right? There's no upper level.
No, like the one that
No?
you're in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the glass dome roof. So all you can see is the sky.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because can you
What
imagine
do
if
the
we were doing this
statues
shit and there
do?
was another dragon?
Barraki would like to do a you wonder while everyone's like looking through everything.
Yeah. And did I hear Doldos say what do the statues do?
Yes, what do the statues do?
So as Barraki came out of the floor below, the statues, because he opened it and the Sparkrender had just set this wave of lightning, all that happened so fastly. But what you notice now looking at the statues, they're all pointing north, so they're all pointing upward. So when he opened it, he triggered that trap for them. Oh, no, sorry, triggered the secret stairs to where he was to make.
Right, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barraki is doing a little wander over to this bridge here.
Yeah,
And it's just
I was following you.
Pop the door open.
Yes, you may.
Just because I remember that bridge is there. And, I mean, look. One dragon's fucked off, one dragon's dead, so what's the worst that could happen, right?
Yep.
Famous last words.
Famous last words.
There's still an hour left of tonight.
Buddy, I am Apex Predator. Let's fucking go.
Where's my remove line? So, as you cross the incline of the bridge, it's gone up, not as high as the tower you're just in, where Sparkrender was. In it, you hear skittering sounds and whispers coming from outside the ruined tower, disappearing off in the water. Gaps in the stone are patched over with wooden planks and threadbare cloth on the door. It's up at the top of the stairs in front of you.
Okay. I'll pull my axe out. We're gonna do a wee little gander and wonder.
Oh, sorry, I did put a door on. There was meant to be a door there.
Oh, there was?
We just walk straight through it.
Yep. So you've smashed down the. I was gonna say you just walked through it. It was just like it was almost just cloth. It was the planks of wood weren't even nailed in. They were just there, just for show. But as you've walked in, you see off in the distance. Oh, I'll close that in. Oops, wasn't meant to. There we go. In the distance out here in the water, you see two winged kobolds flying off. I had deleted their tokens by accident, but they were meant to be there. They're flying off away out into the ocean, carrying two kobolds by their claws. So there's 4 kobolds flying off into the distance.
How far away are they?
They're about here now, because as soon as they heard the commotion going on, they're about there. Are you gonna do something to him, Uzaan?
Yeah, I am.
Can you hit him with a spell? Get him in the
I'm
water.
going
Get
to.
him in the water.
I'm gonna hit.
Blast.
I'm just gonna put him on the map there for him.
Yeah.
Vayne's just watching this but playing the flute still.
Hang on.
In the distance you hear the distorted of the Titanic tune.
It's a perfect tune for them to fall into the water too.
How far is it? That's 25 foot. Oh,
Can I just fly in between them and just grab a wing of each? Because if they can't, like, if I've got their wings, they can't fly, and then they can just sink into the ground, and you can.
yeah, look, as soon as Uzaan flies off, I'm straight in the water.
Okay, yep. So you're going after him.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you just So you need to catch up to them first, Uzaan.
Yep.
he'd be faster than, wouldn't he? Because they're carrying load.
Yes. Yeah. They're sinking down, trying to flap
Yep.
their wings. So you do catch up to them. I was thinking more of like a, what are you gonna do to their wings? Are you just gonna?
Oh no way! If I've got it, yeah, this might work out really well.
Well, there's a shark circle in the water underneath you, so do whatever you like.
I'm gonna have a dagger in each hand, and I'm just gonna slice their wings.
Oh yeah, because you got 2 daggers. Yep. Okay. Can you do a hit?
Yep.
Can you do a hit for both of them, please? Nice.
And the other one, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. So they both. Hit.
Oh yeah.
And like, I'm not trying to do heaps of damage. I'm just trying to make the wings unusable. So if it gets between,
Cut the webbing.
Well, let's see what kind of damage you do to be able to cut through their webbing.
Oops, got it at the base.
and not much.
Please tell me you just googled like the Titanic tune so you knew the melody.
I already know it.
Oh.
What do you mean? Don't you already know it?
I know it in my head,
Ah.
but... and
6 and 3.
And as this melody is filling the air and the waters of around the towers, Uzaan, you flap your wings, catch up to these kobolds, and slice through the flaps of the wings of the kobolds. All 4 of them just fall down. Barraki, what are you doing? Well, these 4 kobolds.
As soon as I'm assuming they look exactly like the other kobolds I saw. I'm just gonna dip into the water as they're falling and just stay under the water and wait for them to hit the water.
Go on.
So we've got Vayne playing the distorted Titanic, and because Doldos is just felt the need to start singing the Titanic lyrics at the site before, like in the dome tower, they could see Uzaan slicing through, falling, and you're gonna wait for him to fall into the water, and then you're gonna wait for him to kind of sink a little bit.
Look, as soon as I'm just gonna wait for them to hit the water, and as soon as I see a back that has a set of wings on it, I'm just gonna slam straight onto that body from underneath.
Can you do attack roll to hit with advantage?
Yep, we will. Look, might as well just
because. So one of them, the first one that you sliced, Uzaan, is very, very wounded. You sliced through the flesh of the blade, but flesh of the wing, but also got into its body, and as it's hit the surface,
one of them's fucking dead.
So the first one that you sliced, Uzaan, and cut into the body of it, has fallen, and as it's falling, whatever you roll to hit is going to kill this kobold. And it hits the surface, and the wings actually start wrapping around the kobold as if like suffocating. Oh my goodness. bit of meta. They've only got 7 hit points.
Shit, let's hope they didn't swim too close to each other.
Well, let's hope they did. You just chew straight through it. That'd be metal as fuck. Just chew through one and start eating the next one.
Well, because the first one that fell is flapping under the water, it starts wrapping. One of the wings starts wrapping around itself, like almost caught in its own wings, and then the other one's fallen directly on top of it, and the wings have just wrapped themselves in this almost like a Vietnamese. It's not a spring roll, as Vietnamese rice paper roll.
Rice paper roll?
Yeah,
sushi roll?
Yeah, that's the texture I'm thinking of, the rice paper rolls.
Rice paper roll?
Yep, and they're just smothered in their own wings, and then you've just come up from the depths. Just... And... I've got the best image in my mind right now. You leap out of the water with both winged kobolds in your mouth, and Doldos is narrating this like David Attenborough. And as
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yes,
Because I think I can do it like a kind of good David.
Do it.
In the vast,
Do it!
okay. In the vast distance, you see Barraki, the shark folk, in his natural habitat in the deep blue sea. As the kobolds fall from the sky, the great white shark bites down, severing them in half, clean. Now he has filled his belly with spicy little dragons.
That's perfect. And then
That was classic. That was gold.
Vayne still playing the flute. And
The video I sent.
You
In
have to
the
listen
chat.
to it. It's so good.
It's exactly how I imagine Vayne would
Perfect.
play it.
Perfect.
wait, I'm gonna get it up.
Go and listen to it immediately.
Do it.
Oh. Classic.
That's so good.
Here's Vayne just playing that, and Doldos is still narrating as like I
Perfect.
don't know.
So the rice paper roll.
Is this how you thought it was all going to go tonight, Dougie? Exactly like this?
Exactly.
Hello.
No. I did not picture winged kobolds being wrapped up like rice paper rolls while
No?
Barraki is chomping on it and Doldos narrating it with the David Attenborough voice. No, I did not picture that at all. And you
Okay.
playing the distorted Titanic flute. So you've taken care of the winged kobolds that have fallen down, chomped them, but then these two other kobolds are like hitting the surface, and they're starting to sink now as well.
Well,
But you want to chew them?
you know what? I'm going to
Oh, goodness me.
so can they swim? At least like keep their head above water?
I
Or are
thought
they,
these
like-
were the dead ones.
No, I just
No,
got,
no,
I
these
just
were the
got
ones
rid of
without
the.
wings.
I'm gonna get them to do a constitution roll. And no, they cannot swim. They
cannot swim.
They are starting to.
I'm gonna grab each one of them by like their arm, like under the pit, and kind of keep their head above water, and just look at them, like blood dripping down my jaws, probably a bit of like something sticking out, and go, "Do you want to make it back to the shore?"
Pupil dilation, like full black
you-
eyes.
The
Do
water around
you-
them's just like filled with blood from the winged kobolds carrying them.
Yeah, I'll go. You don't want to be eaten by me, do you? I promise I will not eat you, but you got some gold on you to pay the tax?
Extortion at its finest.
Okay, so
Do they have any gold on them?
no,
No?
no. They're like, oh, we've got lots of gold. Yeah, lots of gold up in the tower. We can, if you just save us. And then the other one's like, oh, please just save us. Listen to him. Yeah, well, there's lots of gold up in the tower.
You know what?
We took that already.
They passed their deception check. It's all good. I'll look at them and go, it's okay. I believe you. I think there probably would be gold in a tower like that. And you would know where it is, wouldn't you? And I will turn around and I'll grab them both by the arms. Or actually no. I'll change my position and I'll grab them both by like the nape of their necks and both turn to them and go, you ready for me to swim you back to the shore?
And like, because their necks are really fragile, like things in you've got a lot of strength.
They're just ready. Alright. And I'll do a quick glance and be like, hold your breath, and I'm going to dip straight under the water, dragging them by their necks.
Like, they get the tiniest bit of breath before you drag them under. How long are you going to drag them under for?
Oh, I'm just going to go, do. Oh, look, there's the shore. Nah, oh, that's not the way to go through. Oh, we'll swim around a little bit longer. Oh, that's not quite right. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, wow, these guys are really easy to drag up. Oh, no. Get up here. Are they still breathing?
You look at them and their eyes are rolled back in their head and you're just dragging two dead kobolds around the water.
Ah, that's unfortunate. No secrets for me. And I'll drop their carcasses and walk up the stairs.
So you appear. So do you just want to walk straight up, or do you want to look in the room that Adron was in?
Actually, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll look at that room because we didn't really inspect it.
Yeah. So I will.
I guess everyone in the tower will just hear this downstairs.
Yeah. Just and you like kind of like you climbing over the rocks, and you get into that room, and for you, so put it up. In. So did you want to have a bit of a look around, or?
Yeah, just inspect like what's in the room.
Yeah, can you do a? Let's do a. You're gonna look through it quite thoroughly, aren't you?
Yeah, look, we'll do a proper walkthrough because I got time.
Yep, let's do an investigation check for me, please.
Hey, yo, 18.
Oh, well done.
Well done for such a low intelligence. Proud of you.
Well.
Oh my god, that's so adorable.
What's that?
The kitten.
Little cat.
His name's Arlo.
Arlo.
Oh, that is cute. Arlo. Oh.
My heart.
So, Barraki, as you rummage around the room there in front of you, you find a battle axe with +1 and a spell scroll of hold person.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then there's nothing else in there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take the battle axe that I have just found.
Yep.
And then scroll and wander up the stairs.
Yep.
Back to my party. And I guess Doldos is right there, isn't he?
Yep.
And I'll step up the stairs with two great axe. Well, is it a battle axe or a great axe?
It's a battle axe.
Battle axe. I'll walk up with the battle axe +1 and go to Doldos and just kind of extend my arm out to him. I'm a bit more attached to my great axe than I am to this. If you want it.
If I'm not opposed to it, thank you.
And I'll
Add it to the
pass
small
the
armory
axe
that
off.
is Doldos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm attached to
Arlo,
attached
stop
to
attacking my mouse.
anchor.
Can I describe what the axe looks like? Because I want to stick to that animal theme. Yeah.
You want to describe it, did you say? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this Great Axe +1 is kind of has like a greenish. Its metal's like a greenish blue hue, as if it has like a patina on it, and like it's. I don't know. What does it look like? It kind of looks like its handle kind of looks like a carved sea serpent, and it kind of like then when it splays out to the blades, it kind of looks like crashing waves, almost.
Okay.
Sounds sick.
Sick. So just writing down the description of it. Do you say the pattern on it is like swirling waves? Is that what you said?
So the handle is like is carved into the shape of like a sea serpent, and as it reaches to the blades, the mouth is kind of like open, and like water is like spewing out, and it's like making like etchings on the blades. Does that make sense?
Yep. No, yeah, it does. Yep. I'll just.
And I'm still unencumbered, which is pretty cool.
Doing well.
Or a pack mule. Or a pack goat.
Good.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so.
Back to Dragon's Rest?
Yeah, is there anything you want to do?
Collect up the horde.
Yep.
Has anyone attached the horde the collection to their character sheet yet?
No. There's too much to do right now. I'll do it during the week.
Yeah.
Or a couple of weeks. We got time.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. It's just the same, it's the horde is the same out of the manual, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just grab it off the manual, just to
Yeah, I can chuck
save
it in.
time.
I can chuck it in.
Or just chuck the text in.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh yeah.
Alright, cool. So, are you all...
But before we go on our way back to Dragon's Rest,
Yep.
Can we swing by the cemetery? I want to tell Moompa that we killed all the kobolds, so he doesn't have to worry about them coming back.
Yes, you can.
We gotta let him know that he has nothing to worry about.
Did we earn enough experience to level up, or?
I was going to get to that when you had decided to leave the observatory.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind.
So if you are all making the group decision to leave, is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So
that crumbled wall that's on the southeast side, does that actually look like it goes to a tower, or is it just crumbled rock in a corner?
That one in the first room that you were in?
Yeah.
No, because no, it doesn't. It just goes out to the ocean. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Figured at least ask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you've all made the decision. Gonna make your trek back to the graveyard. So, but before you do, the Shimmering Bridge, the bridge that was connected to.
Well, he's having a blackout.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, presumption because Uzaan's not a chaotic character, he'll turn the bridge on?
Yeah, I would think so. He's not. Not a chaotic character. But just leave you all to find your own way and fly over.
I mean, look, I'm sure if I swam far enough, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. And I'll just move Uzaan on what Uzaan would do because he's dropped off. He would put the ring, the key back into the hole on the other side, and then the shimmering bridge would appear and connect to the room that you first arrived in. And you all make your way back onto the mainland. The sigh of relief of your sea legs landing on the mainland, the stability of firm earth beneath your feet give you that sense of safeness. Now, yeah, cool. So you make all your white. So I'll just change your map over to the graveyard. So you make your way back through on the path. You follow it for like an hour and a half, and it brings you to the graveyard. And the sun has started to wane as well. It's getting closer to like the mid-afternoon, or probably just maybe just before dusk, actually. And you've made your way back here and approached, but you also notice when you walk in where the blue ring that was circled around Moompa is now gone.
Hey.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Moompa approaches all of you that have just come into his line of sight. Hey, Uzaan's back.
And I obviously cast Speak with Animal on myself as we approach it.
Yep.
Preparation for the conversation.
And Moompa limps towards you, still with the rag wrapped around its paw. Its claw paw.
Oh.
Barraki, I could see now I can move further than I originally did. Is this your doing?
Yes, we've been able to deal with the hassle that's been happening out at the observatory. Ended up killing ourselves a blue dragon or a blue wormling.
Yes. The kobolds did mention the blue dragon, and that's why they wanted to keep me contained. And I am forever grateful. You have done more than I could have ever imagined. You put my captain at ease, and now you freed me from the magical tether that was restraining me.
What friends do, Moompa.
He makes kind of like a moaning, just a, and nodding, like, or bowing down at you. Barraki, I do appreciate our friendship and thank you. A heavy weight has been lifted.
How about we try and fix that for you? And pointing at the paw, and I'm kind of just to hopefully our cleric has something that has healing at the moment.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes, it
I kind of just to the paw and turn to Eleanor to like wave her over, and turn back to Moompa and say, "She's a friend. We're just gonna fix that paw for you."
And Moompa walks closer to Barraki and says, "Do you trust this dragonborn with your life?"
Wholeheartedly, Moompa.
Then so do I. And with that, Moompa holds out his paw to you, Eleanor. And what do you want to do to help him?
Cast Cure Wounds.
Yep. Can you roll Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
You place your hand on Moompa's paw, so it's wrapped up in the cloth that Uzaan had given. It was Uzaan that gave it towards you. Yeah, it was. And you, as you place it on her, from your perspective, Eleanor, you just hear grunts and kind of like hesitates with the soft touch. And what you hear, Barraki, Moompa says, "It hurts, it hurts." And
It's okay, buddy. And I'll pat him on the head.
do you pat, or do you want to caress? Like, because they've got like it's got that owl head that
Yeah.
yeah. So you caress his head and, "If you say so." And you, Eleanor, you place your hand on it, on his paw, and this light of energy comes from within you, Eleanor, and from underneath the cloth, this golden kind of shimmering light, and you start to unravel it after the light has diminished, and you see half a claw has grown back, and it was before the claw had grown back, and there was a reddish ring around there, but now you can see that the wound's healing nicely from it. And Moompa looks at you, Barraki, and says, "Yet again, I owe myself for I owe you anything. You have done so much to me. But remember, I cannot leave this island. But I am forever here if you decide to return and visit me."
It's okay, Moompa. You're free to live your own life. If you want to stay here, you can stay here, but I think after this, I'm going to have to move on from this island. But maybe on my adventures back to my home, I might be able to pass through and see you one more time.
I would much appreciate that, Barraki. Until then, thank you for all that you've done. And with that,
Always, Moompa.
Moompa.
And I'll take like one last caress and then start to walk over to the group, I guess.
Yeah, because they're just looking at both of you making these grunting noises, and Moompa moves away, back in front of the hut, and curls back up, looking at the claw, that is now starting to grow on that pool.
Well, team. Moompa's happy. He's healed. I'm happy.
Yay!
Big grin on my face. So, anyone else have anything else to do they would like to do?
Nope.
Dragon's Rest it is.
Let's go!
Yep.
Let's go!
So, yes, Doldos?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So, did you have an idea? It seemed like you had an idea.
Oh, I clicked that by mistake, but since I rolled it, he gets his bird pipes and he just plays a little ditty on our way back to Dragon Rest. He plays the Harry Potter theme song. I don't know, it was the first thing that came to my head.
What about the Vanessa Carlton song that's like making my way downtown, walking fast? Yeah.
And I need you.
This campaign's got a sick soundtrack.
It does. It's like those
but
the summer.
what it because it's in the Faerun world. It's instead of saying what's the song called again?
I don't know.
What's on the Vanessa? Is it 1,000
Yeah.
miles?
1,000.
Yes.
1,000 miles. It's we call it 1,000 piles. 1,000 piles.
Excellent.
To avoid
In
copyright issues.
in brackets bodies.
Because all over this island, there's just bodies everywhere. Because you just haven't cleaned them up. You just kill and leave.
We raid them before we leave, and Uzaan takes a memento.
I mean, I ate 2 of them.
Yeah. You should see Uzaan's scrapbook. He's got like sticky tape over the like the pieces of bones and stuff. That's what I picture.
It's everyone needs a hobby.
Yeah.
Uzaan's is collecting parts.
Right.
Walking fast zombies. No.
What'd you roll for performance? 15. Okay. Yep.
15.
Just checking.
Walking fast.
Faces pass and I'm
Faces
homebound.
pass, homebound.
I know that from White Chicks. If anyone has seen White Chicks.
Oh yeah, no, look,
Yes.
Terry Crews is in my head like straight away as soon as I hear that song.
Yes. And as your all 5 of you are chanting this melody as Doldos is leading the herd.
Oh my god, I just asked AI to rewrite the song.
Oh my goodness. Can
It
you
starts with
do a performance check, please?
Faces pass, axes sticking out of your back.
Okay. My performance is 5. It starts with making haste through realms unknown. Upon my trusty steed, I'm prone.
Prone?
Perfect.
I just picture you like lying flat on the back of a horse.
That's what it says. I got ChatGPT to rewrite the song. Hang on, I'll put it in our
Oh, that's classic.
You gotta do that.
ChatGPT, like not even thinking about the logistics
So
of it,
good.
just like thinking of words that rhyme.
Here's the chorus.
Axes sticking out of our backs. Da 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 da.
Perfect.
So you arrive at Dragon's Rest after trekking and listening to Doldos sing and Vayne trying to manipulate the words of 1,000 miles into. What did the title come up for in the? Was it still 1,000 miles?
I think you got to. It's making haste through the realms. if I could ride 1,000 miles. Perfect.
Run? Was it run or ride?
Ride.
Ride.
Ride, okay. So riding 1,000 miles. So you've twerked and manipulated that the famous, lovely song into a butchered ChatGPT version. And you make your way to Dragon's Rest. Not 1,000 miles. A couple. Ones and zeros. 10 miles maybe. Nah, not that many. Anyway, you arrive to Dragon's Rest. And up the top in the temple, you see Runara is looking down, is standing up there with the bronze dragon, Adron, standing next to her. What do you all want to do?
Just say, hey.
Did you do any work?
What?
Did you do any work?
You do.
She could have dealt with that. She could have dealt with that ages ago, and she didn't. Lazy.
So you're gonna make your way up to the temple and talk to her, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, keep wondering. She can say, we can do Overwatch on us while we walk up.
Alright, so you all make your way up, and it is actually night time as well by the time you've turned up at Dragon's
Yes. Finally.
Vayne, you take off your bandana and you can see
Stoked.
everything, and it's so clearly. I'll wait till you're all up there.
Okay.
No longer on the laptop. You'll have to move for me.
Yeah, cool.
Because the Wi-Fi died, and I'm pretty sure we'll have another blackout soon.
Okay. Do you have storms and stuff happening where you are?
No, we just have blackouts.
I don't know
There's
why
not
that
even
was
a
such
wind at the moment.
task to do.
But you're in South Australia, aren't you? So you get your supply from Victoria, isn't it? Yeah, that's right.
Yay!
Goddamn Victorians.
Well, technically, they get it from us, and then we buy it back.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
It's how it works over here. All the power stations supply Victoria first, and then we buy it back from them.
Wow.
I mean, that sounds like, Australian trade for you. Make it,
When
sell
it-
to someone else just to buy it back.
Yeah, when there's an issue on the return line, Victoria's still got power. We don't, but we're generating the power.
Wow.
Yep.
It's a fucking dirty shit.
Speaking of power, Runara is talking to Adron, and as you all entered, Adron is explaining Runara to the power that was displayed by all of you against Sparkrender, bringing down the blue wormling. And as Runara looks at all of you and says, "Thank you, all of you, for making sure Adron was safe and bringing him back and guiding him back to Dragon's Rest, and for removing Sparkrender and eliminating the possibility of the old wounds of of Stormwreck Isles being brought upon us at this humble cloister of Dragon's Rest. I thank you, all of you." And with that, she gives walks up to each of you and hands you all a potion of healing, and also an exquisite pearl that's worth about 100 gold pieces. So you all individually get a potion of healing and a pearl.
Woohoo!
Thank you for all that you have done for Stormwreck Isles in removing the zombie resurgence and eliminating Sparkrender. But yet, the death of another dragon still weighs on my heart, but thank you for killing him, even though he is one of my kind. You may stay as long as you want here at Dragon's Rest, and whatever supplies you need, you can take from our storerooms, or even rest before you make way to go back to the main island. But be known that you are forever welcome here at Dragon's Rest.
We appreciate that. That's always good to know. If you don't mind, I'm going to go to the storeroom, crack open a barrel of ale.
Yes, because there's 8 barrels of Moondigger's brewery ale in there.
So much alcohol.
And that's where Uzaan's going. He's having a drink.
Okay, so Uzaan, you've taken the potion of healing and the pearl, put it into your backpack, your bag.
Yep, said thanks. And carried on.
And what do all the rest of you do?
Well,
Follow me, because that sister from the 2 kobolds is going to be down here somewhere.
Unfortunate.
Oops.
I tried to save them.
I didn't. All right. Well, yeah. Let's go find that kobold and inform her that
Her brothers are evil bastards.
Oh, they passed away so tragically.
From Sturge. Let's get the story straight now. It was Sturges. We couldn't save them.
Couldn't save them from the Sturges.
Runara says to you as you're leaving, thank you again, and I hope to see you in the future on lighter terms than what has brought you here.
Perhaps we will.
Oh my god.
Do you remember what room the ale was in?
Yeah, it's like the 4th room.
4th room with all the stores.
Who's in here?
Just a bunch of kobolds, just... Wait, what are you doing? Do you see the sign? Do not disturb.
I just quickly play my flute and then run out.
You go and just book it.
Like the kind of like the just a little and then disappear.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's what's the name of the female kobold we're looking for? I didn't write it down.
Does anyone remember?
Mila.
Mila?
Mila.
I will.
I did write it down.
I'll poke. Thank you, I didn't. I wrote down everything but that. I'll poke my head in straight after Vayne has done her little and go, Mila?
No. Mila's in the 4th room. This is our room.
Alright. No problem. Sorry. And in my wise intelligence, I'm going to wander straight past there and count 1, 2, 3, 4. And poke my head in here.
As you're poking your head in the room that you all slept in, on the floor, before you made your way to the observatory, Vayne, you were in that room before, with all the warehouse, all the
Yeah.
the barrels of ale. and Myla.
Yes. That was her, was it?
Sitting on one of the barrels with her arms folded.
Is she looking sad?
With her legs crossed and her arms folded. And she looks at you. It was about time you returned. So, what of my brothers?
Has she got wings?
Your long pause isn't assuring at all.
I haven't got good news.
Well,
and then I'm just going to walk directly out.
I see Vayne walk out and walk up and go, she's not in that room, and that's the 4th room, so I don't know where she is.
She's in there.
Oh, okay. And I'll wander in.
And Uzaan, are you just wandering?
Outside. No, I'm going to be following Barraki, but when he goes to go in, I'm going to say, bring her out. Bring her away from everyone. Bring her out here to us.
Okay. So
Alright.
She's in the sitting on the barrels of ale.
Yep. I guess after Uzaan says that, I'll walk in and
she looks at you as you walk in. Well, I'm still waiting for answers. Where's my brothers? Are they alive still? At least tell me that.
look, come out here real quick, so that way you can just talk to everyone rather than one of us. And I'll turn around
Douglas,
and walk out.
sorry. Do you mind moving Doldos? The token's kind of stuck in the steps. Thank you.
Doldos, you've been clambering around those stairs, trying to get past. Your hooves are like really
Ice skates.
Yeah. But you're down there now. And can you... So you want to bring her outside. Can you do a persuasion for me?
Yep, sure thing. Persuasion. Oh, that's a charisma one. We don't like that one. Oh, that's a 0! She doesn't want a bar of it, apparently.
So you tell her to come out, is that right?
Yeah, I tell her just to come out so that way she can talk to everyone rather than one of us.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me where my brothers are. You can see she's starting to tap her feet on her legs. Starting to twitch.
Okay, so she's sitting on one barrel.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk up to her. Take a kneel. Like, I'll take a kneel so that I can get down with her like I'm going to talk to her face to face. And I'm going to put my hands around the barrel and pick the barrel and her up at the same time.
Can you do a strength check?
Sure thing. I can do a strength check. That's average.
She, as you pick up the barrel, she slides off it and falls to the ground. And then you just want to grab her and drag her out.
Look, I guess I pick up the barrel and she slides off. I'll just look at her on the ground and go, oh well, I guess you're not sitting on the barrel anymore, so you might as well walk out. And I'll walk off with the barrel. Wait, is one of the barrels the alcohol barrels?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll take the barrel with me.
She gets up and dusts herself off. This is why I never... And she mutters, this is why I never mess with Sharkfunk. And she follows you out. And Uzaan, are you just following Barraki's lead at the moment?
I'm still waiting outside.
Yep. And Myla's walked out and sees the five of you circling around the entrance of that room. And she's looks at all of you, like twitching her head from one side to the other. What's going on? Tell me.
Has she got wings?
Yes, she does, but they were damaged and she just has them tucked behind her, so they're not.
All right.
out.
I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna fly straight up like 100 feet.
What was that about Uzaan not being chaotic?
Maybe
He's a celestial warlock. As long as he's doing magic, it's okay. But this chick might have fucking done some shit, and I want to find out. And I want to scare the crap out of her. And if this intimidation roll fails, I'm dropping the bitch.
Let's first do
Okay.
Let's do a strength check to see if you can pick her up and take her up in the air, and then you do an intimidation.
Hang on. I don't know if this is going to work on my phone.
Yep, there's a strength check.
Well, that was not the greatest.
Oh dear.
She kicks out of you.
But she's only little.
You just barge through Barraki and Elena and grab her by the arm.
I'm gonna pin her arms to her sides and like grab her like by the triceps.
Okay, yep, and then you start flapping your wings up, and you only make it till about 30 feet off the ground. What's the meaning of this? What's going on? Somebody give me answers.
30 feet. Hang on. That's just over 9 meters. Alright, that's still enough. If she hits it, she's dying. Alright. He's gonna look at her, like, right in her face, and he's gonna just... Your brothers aligned themselves with that evil dragon. Either you sent us there to die, or something just doesn't feel right. Did you know your brothers worship Sparkrender?
Can you do an intimidation check?
Would I get advantage because I'm like in the air?
Yeah, because yep, let's do an intimidation.
Everything's good.
Yep.
You've been real convincing right now.
Yep. So you've asked her if she was setting you up. Is that right?
Yeah. If she was setting us up and she sent us there to fail, I guess.
She's dangling from you and looking down at the ground. No, I swear it was. Runara told me that Sparkrender was taking over. I didn't know that they would take his side. And like she's starting to take short, fast breaths. Please, I wasn't telling you to go and Sparkrender to try and kill you. I wasn't. Please. Runara just wanted the dragons to stop. Please don't drop me.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Think faster. And she's like looking down at the ground.
Uzaan's gonna slowly return to the ground and let her go. Your brothers were evil shits. They attacked us.
Do you just drop her on the ground, or do you like place her gently?
No, I'll place her gently. She seems innocent enough at the moment.
As you've let go of her, she's backed herself kind of towards you, Doldos, there with her back against the wall, just taking deep breaths. Why? Once Runara hears of this, this was never intended to kill any of you. I can't believe I was even convicted of this.
You knew your brothers were evil. You knew they went willingly to worship Sparkrender. You knew that there was going to be a fight. You're not innocent. So go. Tell Runara.
I will.
And he's just gonna cross his arms and go, let's get a drink. I'm not dealing with this.
And as Marla finishes talking, she paces off up the stairs towards the temple.
What thirsty work.
You shouldn't have done that. bird.
Thirsty Merc.
Something was off. She come running up, give us the key. Oh, see my brothers. Wuss, 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 sook, sook, sook. And now, no, it was sus from the get-go.
Did
one
you
clearly showed you
forget
love.
Did you forget there are two metallic dragons above our heads?
I could have dropped her.
You could have, but you didn't. I praise you for that. But
Exactly.
now she's
I could have
going
dropped her.
So you will.
What joys.
Either way.
So Barraki, you've still got that ale, that barrel of ale.
I do.
Open it. Open it.
Crack it open. And look, I guess I should share it. I crack it open and I guess we should probably go find some cups to drink out of.
In the room that the barrels were?
Yeah?
Yeah.
There's like random tankards or whatever in there.
Yeah, there is. There's random tankards made and cups and bowls and glasses, whatever.
What's the biggest cup that's in there? Or a jug, if there's a jug.
Well,
Probably the barrel.
because it is a close.
Hold up the barrel and just drink from it.
Oh look, we're trying to be
Just
fair.
one barrel for you.
There's 8 barrels, 5 of us. You can drink one.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, we must save it for the travels.
Yeah, so the biggest cups in that storeroom are the tankards. And the tankards are quite large. They're like the pint size, which is half a.
Get off my laptop, cat.
And yeah, so you distribute the tankards.
Yeah.
Of ale, of the Moondiggers Brewery ale.
I'll wander inside and find 5 tankards and put the barrel on the ground. Find 5 tankards and just loop them, 3 in one hand, 2 in the other, and just dip my hand straight in and scoop it all out and bring out the tankards.
And all of you take the tankard from Barraki.
Fuck yeah.
Doldos doesn't drink.
Absolutely.
So I guess I
Doldos.
proposition Doldos for one of the tankards, and he turns me down.
Throw it at him.
Drink.
Look, I shrug and go, more for me, and I
Yes.
and
Drink my fill.
and I put out one of them into the middle of the group, so everyone who does have one chinks it,
Yeah.
and just chink
Bottoms
everyone,
up.
and then I chink myself, and then I try and drink both of them at the same time.
And you all take except for you Doldos, all take a huge mouthful, gulp of the Moondiggers Brewery ale.
Yes.
Do you say anything with it as a toast or anything after, or a speech, or just in silence enjoying the taste that's hanging in your mouth?
Oh, I'm just here to drink the whole tankard up first go. Anyone else can have a speech, but I'm there to drink piss.
Uzaan's trying to race him, like trying to drink it that little bit quicker.
Well, with that, all of you keep drinking until the night wanes, the moon rise up to its full arc, and the barrel's empty. Not all of them though. You leave a few to take back to the mainland, but for now, you've drained a few of the barrels of the Moondiggers Ale, and stumbled your way all back into the room while Doldos has been just watching and observing all of you as you married each other around, laughed, reminisced on the adventures that you've had on Stormwreck Isles, the encounters you've had, all the roller coaster rides of when it first began, when you all first arrived, with the zombies on the beach, to the Markanids in the Seagrove Caves, and onto the Compass Rose wreck, which has vanished after returning the talisman to the graveyard, befriending Moompa, seeking revenge for him, and eliminating a blue wormling Sparkrender before he could start his ritual and seek devastating power from the islands within, from the magic within Stormwreck Isles. All these words and stories are told around, laughing, cheering, some tears from Moompa not following you and accompanying you for your further adventures. But for now, all of you slump into the room, and instead of anyone taking the bed, you curl up around each other in the room, build a little cubby house, kind of tripping over each other as you're grabbing the bed sheets and trying to make it high like a proper tent in the room, and laughing, and eventually falling to the ground and falling asleep into a deep slumber. Nothing was said from Runara after Mila had run away. No repercussions from Uzaan's intimidations. And it seems that Dragon's Rest is now sleeping a more peaceful night, now that all the threats have been removed from Stormwreck Isles for now. And with that comes the conclusion of the Stormwreck Isles campaign and 2023.
Beautiful.
Yay!
Well done,
There it
everyone.
is. Yeah. It's been killer.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So there we go. Done and dusted for
Woohoo!
this part of the journey ahead of you.
Wow. It's been killer, guys.
What shall the mainland bring?
Well, that's a 2024 question.
It is.
Hopefully not more harpies.
Come on, Alex, stop clawing me.
I'm sure there'll be toes somewhere. There'll be a hag that charms us or something. There'll be something.
Might be something different.
He'll bring it back.
Instead of toes, it might
Doldos,
be fingers.
yeah, and Doldos adopts a Tressum named Arlo.
Excellent. I'm going to keep practicing my flute.
It's actually gotten progressively worse after you've drunk many tankards.
Arlo,
Awesome.
my fingers aren't toys.
Let's hope we find like something a bit more prettier than a harpy.
What about a mermaid?
Merman.
Ooh.
Or a merman, yeah.
That's something that I can't go for, unfortunately. We tend to not meld. Fish aren't fond of sharks.
Right, character development. You could be the first.
Could be the first.
Fish are friends, not food.
Food. I don't know. Apparently, kobolds food, dragons food.
Anything's food.
Anything that is made of meat is food.
The situation arises and you just take your opportunity.
Look, take a bite, find out what it tastes like.
Exactly. If you don't like it,
One
spit
day
it
One day I'll find something I really like, and then it'll become a problem.
out. Yeah, so what I've got planned is you will keep the same characters if you are happy with them for the next arc for for the campaign. So
do we get a level up from killing the dragon?
yes, you're level 4.
Also, just like quick one, how many potions can we buy from tracking through notes? Yeah, this is. See, I fucked up my Word documents, and my notes got split into 2, so half of them's in one document, the other half's in another. But yeah, hit up our local herbalist for
No, we'll get back to the mainland and buy some new gear.
True.
I mean,
my
we fought a
God,
dragon and we healed. We didn't even use a potion.
And you've also, well, you'll be taking a long rest now, so all your slots and stuff will be healed. And you all got a potion of healing and a pearl from Runara, so you should all have that. And then also, you got potions of healing from,
Oh, mate, the pain threatened.
Tarek.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you should have plenty in stock, but if not, I'll remind you next year when we come back together.
Wait, D&D Stormwreck Isle. Where is it on the map?
What's that on the map?
Oh, I was just like searching up where it actually is. It's located about 5 miles from
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you don't know where you're heading on the main island.
Could be heading anywhere.
Exactly.
We could be going to Baldur's Gate. Who knows?
I already know where you're going. I've already got it set up for where this goes on to.
Dare you to take me to
Hey.
Waterdeep.
Hey Douglas,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on multi-classing?
I'll look more into it. Just because.
Okay, because I was thinking of.
Multi-classing.
Sorry, you go.
Multi-classing comes at level 6. I'm not. Oh, is it level 3? No, it's not level 3, is it? Surely not.
I'm sure that's DM's discretion because you can do it almost immediately.
Yeah, you can, can't you? Let me ponder on that question, so then I can get back to you. Okay? Is that alright?
Okay, because that's completely fine. Because I was contemplating multi-classing Bard. Yeah, because since I've been playing instruments a fair bit.
Maybe I want to be a bard.
No, screw off. I'm a satyr. Satyrs are known for playing instruments.
Don't want to drow rogue bard.
No,
Just turn this into
maybe we should all be bards.
It'll be a
Oh
body.
my God, yes! We can be like a
I'll be a
traveling band. We're a band that kills
kill
things. Cute.
Hello, stop attacking my toes.
That would be cute.
I have to go to bed. I'm dying. I'm an old person. It's so late.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I also want to say thank you to all of you for sticking around. And you never know, a friendly and known face might appear back into our adventures. We never know which one
Zari's coming back.
will hold. I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was going to ask her and see how she was going.
Yeah, cool.
Has anyone talked to her? I sent a message and
Nah.
nothing.
I haven't.
No, not in recent time.
But yeah.
No. Oh, gee.
I do want to say thank you though for this campaign. It's been great. It's been fun. Been a lot of things that I hadn't expected, and all of you have taken me on a really wild ride that I couldn't picture any different. Now coming to the end where you all fall asleep, drunk, and one sober. Seder. At Dragon's Rest.
Back at you, Dougie. Cheers for running it and
Yes.
listening, putting up with the shenanigans.
Some of the shenanigans have been so epic. No, it's been great. Yeah, thank you, and yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Yes, Christmas is only around the corner.
I know. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's been great. So I'll check in with everyone like after the New Year or over with this break, the next 2 weeks. Obviously, with Christmas Eve next Sunday and then New Year's Eve next Sunday, we won't be having any sessions. So we'll be back on the 8th or the 7th of Jan.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
So
Yes.
all the best over the next couple of weeks. Survive the holidays so you can survive the next campaign, the next arc.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, have a good one,
Pleasures.
everyone.
Bye, friends.
Thank you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you.
See you guys.
See everyone. Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you, everyone, for sticking around and watching this whole time for the extended version of Session 10, where we got to wrap up the Stormwreck campaign, and what a ride it's been. So many things out of the plan have gone unexpected, and that's just the beauty of Dungeons and Dragons and why that keeps us coming back each week. And hopefully that's why it keeps you coming back and watching Epic Tales Enchanted Tomes. So thank you again, everyone, for watching, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy holidays for the next 2 weeks, because we are taking a break until this. I want to get this date right, so then it will be. Yes, it was really fun session. Thank you, Hobo Sloth. The 7th of January we'll be back. So yeah, happy holidays. Enjoy your break. Enjoy your New Year, and I'll see you on 2024 with a new arc for Epic Tales Enchanted Tomes. Thank you, and see you next year.